Hey guys, Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and before I get going, I want to make a quick note about the gameplay. I know it stinks. I wanted to run Drop Zone or something new and innovation in Modern Warfare 3, just to sort of illustrate my point. And playing Drop Zone without a Drop Zone class, something that has Blast Shield and Blind Eye, is a nightmare. So I die a lot, but whatevs. Let's talk about innovation and compare Modern Warfare 3 to Black Ops 2 and see if the hype is justified. I'm a little concerned that it's not, but let's get going. So Modern Warfare 3 is often blasted for not having enough innovation. They say it's the same old Call of Duty and that it's no fun, and you know, that's the kind of criticisms that are leveled against it, along with other stuff. Some legit stuff like, you know, the spawns are bad or the maps have a flow that's kind of chaotic. You know, I see those too. But on the innovation front, I actually think Modern Warfare 3 has kept pace with the kind of innovation that we're used to in a Call of Duty year over year. You know, just think in your head about the kind of innovation we saw from COD 4 to World at War. What did they do? Replace choppers with dogs and release basically a reskin game. Then you go from World at War to Modern Warfare 2. Some pretty significant innovation, right? The kill streaks are not just the standard 3, but a lot of, you know, big major changes. And they put some new perks in there, though, that ruin the game, and noob tubes, etc. And then as we go to Black Ops 1, you know, what innovation existed in that compared to Modern Warfare 2? I really think it was just Modern Warfare 2 fixed, right? It had the same kind of kill streak setup, except they didn't stack, but whatever. And but mostly it wasn't really a hugely innovative game. It was just Modern Warfare 2 with the kind of support that we all wished it had. That to me was that. So now Modern Warfare 3 comes out and people say, oh, this thing stinks, it doesn't have any innovation, and let's talk about it. First of all, game modes, right? You're looking at Drop Zone, but Drop Zone's not the only one. There was also Kill Confirmed, there was Team Defender, One in the Chamber, Money in the Dank, there was, there were more. Anyway, I'm losing my train of thought. But it added a bunch of Infected comes to mind, Chaos Mode come to mind, and you know, as I think about it, actually Black Ops added some free for all variants like gun game and wager modes and stuff. But by and large, I don't think Black Ops had the kind of Treyarch hasn't brought the kind of innovation that that Infinity Ward has been. And even in Modern Warfare 3, there's been a lot of innovation. The kill streaks, there are a lot of changes. You know, Infinity Ward has shown a willingness to make some big changes in the game to, you know, keep it fresh. The kill streak. So prior to this, you know, there were no specialist packages, there were no support packages, and to me, those are the polar opposites in terms of how they impact the way that people play the game. And that's what I'm talking about. You know, changes that actually impact the way people play. So when you look at support, you know, what does that do? What does a support player do? Well, oftentimes he's playing the objective really hard, and you know, he's a team-based player. That's what the support guys do, and they're frustrating to play against because they call in EMPs and stealth bombers, which are super powerful, and you know, based on how powerful they are, they're too easy to earn. You know, most people can get, I don't even know what they are, 12, 18 kills in a game before they're done. So yeah, they're calling in, you know, these really powerful streaks without really having the kind of skill that you're supposed to have when you call in something of that magnitude. As far as the way that Specialist impacts the way that people play the game, well, you know, with that, they are oftentimes going for Moabs. That's the thing, right? They're going for Moabs, and they're not playing the objective. They're trying to keep themselves alive. They're trying to spend as much time as possible. They lengthen their kill streaks. That's to me anyway, the typical kind of, you know, specialist player that we see in an objective game. If you're playing TDM and you're doing that, knock yourself out, right? You know, kill streaks, Moabs, etc. You know, that's the point of TDM. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the guys that are playing domination, demolition, capture the flag, ignoring the objective and running specialists, trying to turn themselves into, you know, personal super soldiers. So, but back on the topic of Modern Warfare 3 versus Black Ops 2, it's you know, Modern Warfare 3 is bringing a lot of innovation in terms of new game types, in terms of kill streaks, in terms of the way that the game is played. Heck, the idea of rewarding the objective was born in the Infinity Ward studios, ignoring the fact that it exists in other games like Medal of Honor and such. But, you know, brought to the Call of Duty series by Infinity Ward. Black Ops, the thing that I'm most excited about is the fact that they're taking that to the next level. And we're going to see playing the objective rewarded in ways that we've, you know, more than we've ever seen before. That kill whoring in objective-based games is no longer going to be, you know, the way to succeed. But in terms of it's evolution. It's not revolution in Black Ops 2. They're just taking what Infinity Ward did and going to the next step. That's my opinion on the thing. So yeah, I'm looking back at the Modern Warfare 3 life cycle, which is just about wrapping up, and thinking, man, I feel like it's for the flaws of Modern Warfare 3, which to me included maps that had a flow to them that was hard to deal with, lag compensation that didn't seem fair in all cases, and spawns that also didn't seem fair. Like the whole revenge spawns thing. Team Art and I call it the panic spawn, right? Like when you're losing A, and then all of a sudden you like spawn right back where you were and get the revenge kill on the guy. That was something that seems like it's more prevalent in Modern Warfare 3 than it is in previous games. So there were some criticisms of Modern Warfare 3, but in terms of innovation, I feel like that's not an accurate one. If you're going to criticize Modern Warfare 3, it should be on how the game played and not on, whether or not they tried to bring new things to the game, because they most clearly did. I can't think of a game that brought this many new game types. And that to me is a really big deal. Oh, I didn't even mention all the small player game types, like the face-offs, right? The 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3s. That's new to Modern Warfare 3 also. And face-offs. Like, how many times have you 1v1 me on shipment, dude? That's that's an old school COD thing that used to happen all the time when people got into arguments. And then Modern Warfare 3 took that and built it as part of the game. Face-offs. It exists in there. I hope that Black Ops has more tricks up their sleeves than COD casting, pick 10 systems, perks not attaching to guns, and stuff like that. I'm excited about the multi-team stuff, and it might even be a great game because I feel like Treyarch builds pretty polished games. Maybe the role of these two developers over the next 4 years is going to be Infinity Ward breaks new ground, Treyarch cleans it up, polishes it, and gets to learn from Infinity Ward's groundbreaking experience and get it right. But yeah, for all my knocks on Modern Warfare 3, coming up with new ideas isn't really one of them. They're changing it up as much as you would want someone to change up a game for a sequel, right? You actually don't want it to be a totally different game, right? Then it wouldn't. Battlefield, to me, like, I'm not a big Battlefield player, but to me it feels a lot like previous Battlefields. But people who are really into it say it's a totally different game, the engine changed, etc. And I think, wow, totally different. Your opinions of totally different are totally different than mine, because to me they're very similar. But if you were to change COD too much, then that might be a problem. I feel like Infinity Ward is bringing the level of changes that I want to a game. They're just not always bringing the level of polish that I want to a game. And we'll see. We'll see how Black Ops does. Hopefully they have more tricks up their sleeve than the administrative stuff that they've talked about so far. So let me know what you think. Tell me where I'm wrong, nicely. If you're new around here, you click subscribe in the top right. 2 vids you may have missed: the left, the beginning of the Rape Squad Killers joke, and on Right Mail Monday, which I thought was a pretty good one. It was highly rated. You might like it too. And leave a comment. Let me know what in Black Ops 2 you're excited about. Let me know where I'm wrong. Thanks.